What's up, baby? I was going to speak about cults, religions, everything in crypto is moving towards those bigger communities. There are a lot of people who still don't get it, and you know what? They'll never get it. They are the people who saw Hex appear in 2019, like me, and thought, oh, well, I don't know what the hell's going on, okay? But that's okay. It's okay if you see these things and you don't get it. But what I'm going to tell you now is community is the asset, not the code. If you see a large group of people, you need to investigate why they're there. Maybe you don't agree with their message. You don't need to agree with their message. I'm wearing a Pikachu fluffy hat. Beep, 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 beep. You don't need to agree with their message. But respect that they're there. Most people in crypto are men. If I gave you access to buy a Kim Kardashian makeup set as an investment, you buy a share of her company, you'd go all in. You would literally go all in. If I could let you buy at like 10 million market cap valuation, you would literally go all in. You would throw everything you have at it. So what you're basically telling me is there are networks in the world that you're not a part of. You know, some dudes like wear they like wearing women's makeup. Okay, I'm not one of those dudes, but for everyone else, you know that there's a big group of people. It's females, okay? And you understand there's opportunity there. So basically, if I gave you the opportunity to get in, you would see it as a price too low you can't refuse. Okay, but now, translated to crypto. If you see 200,000 people here and a coin down 99% like Hex and PulseChain and PulseX and all the ecosystems around it, they're circling around. Basically, everyone's just getting louder and louder and louder. Why is it so hard for you to understand that they're cheap too? What about memes and everything else and everything else growing, friends? I'm just going to show you an insight into what's going on out here. So I'm going to play for you a clip on Steady Lads. And it's Murad. He's getting asked a question here from, I think, Justin. So let's look at this. He goes,
be an investor, but also be the participant in the culture, right?
I want to ask Murad, I mean, and maybe push back a little. How, in your view, is this a movement? I mean, is the response we're seeing in the community we're seeing not merely just a response to number going up? And I guess I would follow on to that is, like, is there still a movement if insiders and early buyers decide to sell and it goes down 95%? Like, is there still something there? Because to me, like, this is just a negative sum game where the vast majority of people end up losing money and a small percentage of insiders and early adopters make money. And the second that those people make money by selling into the market and people end up losing money, this movement, as you call it, or this community dies, as we've seen happen, you know, hundreds or thousands of times before. What would be your answer to that?
when Richard Hart came into crypto, he told everyone, you are just here for number go up. And man, it triggered everyone. It even triggered me. I'd never heard anything like it. Ever. Friends, I just thought, oh, something about that doesn't feel right. It's true. It's true. Just here for number go up. But let's add to that. If you're in a city and you own, let's say you own a house around the city, you're also just there for number go up, aren't you? But not just the number of your house go up. You want the number of the people to go up. And you might say, no, I don't want too much immigration. No, but you want the wealth of the people to go up. Yes, you do. Because if the wealth of the people go up, that will bid up your house more, or the houses around you more. So we're all here for price go up. And as we know from Metcalfe's law, the number of people in the network and the price, it's a relationship. Okay, it moves 1-to-1. If you square the users, you get the price increase. So if you increase the user base by 10, so if Hex goes from 200,000 holders to 2 million, and same as PulseChain, same as PulseX, you'll get 100x of the price. Okay, 10x the user base. So you can see this, friend. So this gentleman, his name's Justin. I think he's holding Ethereum. And look, Justin's smart, probably nice guy, probably family guy. I'm just saying this, friends, like it's ultimately, it's a mid-curve question. Okay, it's mid-curve. But maybe he's too rich to care. Justin, maybe you're sitting on, I don't know, maybe you're sitting on like $4.5 million of ETH or something. Maybe you just, you don't care what's going on. I mean, like, funny, Justin becoming mid-curve, holding that ETH bag for so long, can feel his sadness and anger. But yeah, I'm just showing you. Also, do you remember, friends, if you're in PulseChain, there are times where Richard would bring somebody on and they would come and defend Bitcoin. I say, Bitcoin is useful. He'd say to him, like, what do you use it for? Storing value. He goes, do you know what that is, dude? You're not using it. You're just holding it. So, like, it's a legitimate use case. You're not actually using it. It's just, what's store of value there? You're betting that the next guy buys your thing up too, just like everything else, okay? So, these little truths, I'm here just to introduce here for you, friends. Let's play some Cranky G Feeling That music. When I throw these out here to you, they are little nuggets, but they work, man. It's helping you just bridge the logistical consistencies through, okay? So, Look at this comment. All right. Actually, before I even show it to you, I'll explain mine. So Bitcoin, right? In 2016, Bitcoin, friends, was like $600. Today, it's 100x higher. What does it do differently? Nothing. Nothing. The coin does nothing differently than 2016. But there's different people. When you were buying Bitcoin in 2016, you weren't buying into Michael Saylor shilling. When you're buying Bitcoin in 2024, now 8 years later, even though it's 100x higher, you are buying into Michael Saylor shilling, aren't you? So I can even show it to you on the chart here. This is Bitcoin 2016, see $600. Here you go. And now it's literally 100x higher. Okay, it literally is 100x higher, friends. You're up 100x higher. There you go, 10,000%. So wait a minute. The coin does nothing, but you're buying after someone else believes in it. Da Vinci J15 and Richard Hart were buying Bitcoin at $32. They were not buying into a 320 million person network. You get it back then. But they were like believers. They're early adopters. They're visionaries. They're like, oh, let's try this thing out. Right? So what about Dogecoin, friends? Dogecoin as well. So why use Bitcoin? Bitcoin, let's go for the big one. Right? Bitcoin's a meme. But it's spicy for people to even think about Bitcoin being just a meme, because, you know, meme, cult, religion, the same thing. Okay, how we imagine these things. It's basically it's Mindshare. It's got digital real. What these are, friends? They have digital real estate in your mind, what we call Mindshare. It's locked in there. Okay, shout out to Damo, locked in. It literally is locked in there. It's got a house bank. It's got it in there, but it doesn't do anything different. But it exists in your head now. Dogecoin, friends, let's go into Dogecoin. So obviously everyone knows Dogecoin's a joke. Okay, with Bitcoin, to call it a joke, I was like, no, it's not a joke. There's billions of dollars of storage here. Okay, let's go to Dogecoin though. Firstly, Dogecoin has outperformed Bitcoin, and it's been 4 or 5 years. It's the only altcoin that's done a higher low on its BTC ratio. Okay, still to this day. Can you believe it? The only coin in crypto to outperform Bitcoin and do a higher low is a joke. I mean, like, talk about the funny realities of life and how they all work here. You check this out. You put on log chart, friends. There you go. Okay, it is on a log chart. There you go. This was Doge's range. And now, boop, here you go. So it's probably going to do this. There you go. That's the higher range. It's the only coin. Amazing. Now, if you're asking like, hey, what is this meme coin, all these things, how do we know it's not going to just be the next guy buying after you? That type of game. They're all games like that, dude. They're all games like that. What you're trying to do, though, is assess the types of people who are going to buy after you. So there is no holier than thou analysis here, friends. Everybody's in the same ballpark, okay? Everyone's in the same game. You and I are just betting, we're speculating that we can understand the future growth better than the next guy. That's what it is. So perhaps people buying today, they are in a slightly more risky situation than someone buying 2 years ago. They probably are in terms of crypto, because 2 years ago, you're more of a believer than today, right? Now today, maybe you've heard of the ETF. Maybe you're like post-ETF buyers. So probably the weakest of people will come. Let's say Bitcoin hits $200,000. That's going to probably be the weakest of people. They're probably going to need a flippening of gold to happen, for example. So I'm using these, throw into your mind. So Dogecoin, it's up 100x since 4 years ago, and still does nothing. It literally does nothing, except it just has more people in it, right? We are all speculating on what I call BMSV, bull market speculation vehicles. That's what we're actually here to do. And of course, these people say, no, I'm here for the long term. I'm here for everything. Okay, man, every coin drops. If every coin drops hard, you're looking for the coin that goes up the most. And by the way, it's not a knock on anything in crypto. It's a knock on TradFi, because they're all long for the money printer. They all are. So that's why, like, Raoul Pal always say, like, if you're long for the money printer, why don't you get the thing with the most turbo leverage, with the smallest liquidity buckets, easiest to fill? That's crypto. So there is not a single coin in crypto that doesn't have sellers who can stop its movement along this way. Every coin, friends, every single coin, doesn't matter what it is, they all have sellers that can stop it. And it's not just one whale, it could be many whales. So even something like this, friends, what I'll do is now, I'll just give you a bit of a, let's go through some friendship examples here. So Justin, so shout out to everyone on Steady Labs. Justin owns Ethereum. So if I was replying to Justin, let's say he was trying to put me on the spot, I'll go, hey, Justin, if I made the ETH BTC ratio, if it's at 0.039, if I made it up to 1, if I made the ratio 1-to-1, so if I let you swap 1 Ethereum for 1 Bitcoin, would you swap it in? What's he going to say? Yes, of course I would. You're an idiot. And I go, thank you. The whole point has been proven. There you go. We can actually just like stop the stream right now. We're done. Thank you. So you basically have told me there is a price too high for the thing that you respect. There you go. And just to walk you through, friends, what I'm actually getting at is there are prices too low and there are prices too high. That's the whole game. Everything in life is like that, by the way. What about the price of friendship? Remember, friends, one of my favorite examples? I said, well, if your friend was out starving, out on the streets, and he said, I have lost all my money, I've lost everything, I need a sandwich. That's all I ask for you. I just need a sandwich. We'll make him a little laffa, put some hummus in there, maybe throw in some cucumbers, chop them up, water them first, okay, under the water, friends. You got to make sure you do that under the tap, and you give him some hummus, right? Maybe you just throw him some sparkly water as well for the road, okay? And then he walks away. You go, oh, what you've done is you've said, well, the price of our friendship, it shouldn't be just as over a sandwich. I'm not going to let our friendship basically get disintegrated because I'm not going to give you a little hummus sandwich. So what you're saying is the friendship price was really low there. Okay, so you go, hey, our friendship is worth more than that. I'm happy to give you this sandwich. What if that same friend came to you the next day and they said, okay, I'm in debt. I need help. Can you please give me all your life savings, sell your house, move into a smaller place, and give me $500,000 so I can get back on my feet? You might say, look, man, you're my friend. I love you and appreciate you. That is a price too high for our friendship now. Right? You see what I've done, friends, is because there's no ticket chart for friendships out here. I mean, shout out to the friendship cult, right? There is no ticket chart for these. We can't see these. But that's actually what we're doing every day. We're always assessing whether something is worth it or not. There's risk and reward. Remember that? You see? So in the example I just showed with you, like obviously, Ethereum, utility, Vitalik, 4,000 IQ, alien, drink soy, eat bugs. Okay, if I gave you that 1-to-1 ratio, you go, oh, that's too high. Sweet, I'm walking out. I get to earn a lot of Bitcoin, right? Imagine, see, friends, now you get to see everyone's playing the game. All right, everyone's playing the game. Now, when it comes to meme coins, what they're doing is they're saying, I don't like the types of people and the reasons you are extremely excited about in your coin. That's what they're actually saying. Effectively, friends, it's somebody, let's say you're the manager for Justin Bieber. You are Justin Bieber's agent. He's 16 years old. He's going to be a superstar. You're watching some guy out there in the street saying, I hate Justin Bieber. I don't like him. He's annoying because, all these haters, okay? But you're looking at him like, you just don't have a stake in seeing him succeed. If you did, you would like him, okay? If I let you buy into a share of his future income and you could buy him at like a $1 million market cap, the kid's going to be growing to worth like $1 billion and sell billions of dollars of money or whatever, you would buy in, wouldn't you? Go, yeah, suddenly this person wouldn't be saying, oh my gosh, I hate the kid, right? You see, friends, I've used these examples here for you in the real world because all of us are like this. All of us, we are all the same. What I'm just showing you is don't judge these other coins because you see 200,000 staunch hexagons, PulseChain, PulseX, all this value here. Yeah, it is value. It might not be valuable to you, right? But it is valuable to people. And the more people you see being adopting of this mantra, you got to think, are they going to adopt more people? If they're going to adopt more people, you might not like those people. But is it going to be more people? Will they have wealth? Will they want it? That's what you're always trying to think about. Shout out to my friend M. It is quite interesting to see your thesis play out now after so long. You can see the gears shifting and people starting to get FOMO but not quite knowing what to do about it. Sir, this is exactly Mr. M with the dot on top. Okay? That is exactly what's going on. People are getting FOMO. They just don't know what to do. That's why, friends, look, friends, I'm going to play for you some nice Pokemon music.
I want to be the very best that no one ever was.
We have the best setup. We got people with FOMO, people who want to join in. You have PulseChain Core Coins, plus hex staking, plus the best DeFi utility, which is PulseX Buy and Burn, okay? Plus PulseChain PLS, 15x cheaper than Cardano. All of these. Then you want leverage on that? You got your ICOSA. Oh, you want more leverage? We got your PDI narrative. We got your Tangangs. We got your Pokemon. Okay, you like the orange flavored fruit Pokemons? Okay, we got actual real Pokemons as well. Have you heard of the first encounter of a human and a Pokemon? Pika to Pico. So we have all of these friends. Do you like eggplants? We got 9-inch. What about Paw Pleb? Are you Paw and or a Pleb? Okay, sweet. We got something here for you. Got all these things popping around in a cult chain. Like, friends, I'm looking at this. You know, just the rays of sun coming through and just beaming you in the eye. I'm just seeing this. I'm like, dude, 200,000 people. This can easily be 2 million. I mean, they're begging for it, man. By the way, they call themselves cults. Where's your 15-year staking lockup, huh? Where is it? Where's your offering to the gods? Because that's what it is, right? Where is it? You ain't got it? Because they're pussies. That's why. I'm going to show you another clip as well, friends, as we just continue. So just to help you with Cabal listings and just to show you, like, we're talking about value, cult, memes. This is real. Now, I'm just going to contrast this because you want to know what to look for because you're going to see a lot of people yelling about a lot of stuff. Look at this.
Between their fairness and decentralization and authenticity is absolutely huge.
I mean, I think we all saw like there was like Book of Meme or something day one, and then it's like on Binance and everywhere else, and you're like, what kind of cabal shit is going on here? Like, there's clearly like some that you know are there's something going on. It's very clear, like it's not organic.
Like I said, I don't want to name any names, but I will agree with you that if a meme coin is 1 day old and within 24 hours it gets listings on every T1, T2 exchange, there's obviously some fishy shit going on. You know what I mean? So it's organic when the listings happen 6 months in and they're gradual from T3s to T2s to T1s. That's how organic meme.
So he's going to say that's how organic meme coins, brother. Does Binance list Pulse, PulseX, Hex, or Inc? No. What about Bybit? No. What about Coinbase? No. What about any of the tier 2s? Absolutely no, nothing. All we have is MEXC that we have to pay for, pretty much, all right? You cannot ask for a better setup in your life. You have a cult leader, you have a cult community, you have 15-year staking lockups, you have a doctor, hexologist, giving prostate exams even when you don't ask for them at 3 a.m. at night. You have Mr. Nuclear Herbs, we've got the lawyer, we've got a pirate, we got Pikachu fluffy hats. There's 200,000 people. There's people who literally stake their money. You can't access it. We had Hex Kareem, who was not, friends, you want locked in, okay? You want locked in? Hex Kareem was literally locked in, incarcerated for 20 days, didn't want an emergency and say, couldn't even do it. Comes back out and says, I'm going to triple down and say, that was the best thing I should have done. I should have staked longer. You can't get this, dude. You can't get this, okay? This is free marketing. And do you know how much money it would cost to get people to talk about this? You know how much money? You couldn't even, and by the way, it sounds fake. You can't get people to talk about this without paying hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're doing this organically. 200,000 people. You got Matty Allen giving 2 conferences a year, on and on and on and on. 72 streamers, 170 content creators, all of these. By the way, 170,000 ETH just sitting there in a wallet ready to click in. Not even listed on all the exchanges. Like, dude, it's over for them. It's literally over. Like, what other community of this size can get excited if, like, Bybit lists you? There's none left. We're literally the only coin left. It's going to happen, man. And if you want any more conviction in this, friends, shout out to Damo again. We're going to read this Reddit title and his first part of this post, okay? You're going to read this and you're just going to understand why we're all destined for greatness. From Reddit, Oz Finance. What to do with $5,000 in savings? I'm a 29-year-old male from Perth and have $5,000 sitting in savings, which is generating 1.5% per annum. Is there something else I can do to bump this up to 3 to 5%? Oh my God. You know, 5% on $5,000, that's $250 for the year. Now, wearing coins where your slippage, you've already lost 5% of your money just slipping in. But you're happy to pay that because you're early. You're freaking early, man. Man, they're going to... Look, the market teaches, friends. Life teaches. But there's 2 difficulty modes. It's easy or hard. And sometimes you get a choice. We're lucky here, you know. Sometimes, friends, there's death of family members. People get struck with like cancer and other horrific things. People get taken away from us. Unfortunate things happen, okay? There's weather events, all these unforeseen events. There are those. You basically, God just throws them out. You got to take it. But then there's these ones. There's literally 2 paths you can take. Easy mode or hard mode. So you can't even tell someone like this, hey, here's crypto, and you know what? You don't have to risk your $5,000, dude. Just throw 1,000. Just throw 1,000. Hex is 60x to $1. Right? What type of bug is he going to get bitten by if he throws that $1,000 in, he hits $1, he gets 60x? He's going to lose his mind. These are the types of people, by the way, their minds get blown when they just see coins going up. They go all in and leverage at the top. So I'm just showing you, man, we're on the right path, friends. And I put some lock-in emoji here. This is Iggy Azalea. Lock in. As you can tell, the only way to make it is to believe, friends. Let's end with this. You're going to get long or you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. There you go. You're already long. I know you are. Make sure you like, subscribe. Don't forget he loves you.